templates. In this video we're going to look at templates, how to use templates to do a lot of things with Microsoft Word. Now, one thing you need to know about templates is that template gives you a format in which you can actually work with some document. For example, we're going to look at templates on Calendar Wizard. We're going to look at template on Resume Wizard. We're going to look at template on letter, how to type your letter, the templates, which will give you a particular format by which those things ought to be done. To begin with, I'm going to go to File. I'm going to go to New. If you notice, there's no task pane here. I'm going to go to File. I'm going to go to New. Now you have the task pane. On your task pane, we have New Document. You can actually switch between Getting Started and so on like that. But for now, we want to work with New, and this is Template here. This is New for New section, New blank document, XML document, web page, and from existing document. But we're working with templates. You can search for your templates online here, type in the kind of template, the keyword for your template. But for now, we're going to use the template we have on our computer. So I'm going to click on my computer. Now these are different templates we have. This is General tab, where we have a blank document, we have a web page, XML document, we have a legal pleading wizard, it's already installed. We have business facts, we have contemporary facts, we have elegant contemporary letter, we have elegant facts. Now all this is envelope wizard. We're going to look at that in our video. We're going to look at letter wizard as well. We're going to look at mail facts, as in we have a mail label wizard and so on like that. Now we have mail merge, where you can actually type a single letter to different recipients. We have plain letter merge, we have elegant merge letter, we have professional merge address lists, professional merge fast, professional merge letter. Now we have memo, we have contemporary memo, we have elegant memo, we have memo wizard. Now for those who are typing memo, this will be very useful to use a memo wizard, which will actually help you to choose between the contemporary memo wizard. If you look at this preview, you discover that this is the shape of this is the particular pattern in which your contemporary memo will be. This is an elegant memo, and this is a professional memo. It depends on what you want to do. We have other documents tab, where we have the agenda wizard, where we have batch conversion wizard, we have calendar wizard, we have contemporary resume, we have elegant resume, we have professional resume, we have the resume wizard. Then we have publication, we have brochure, we have directory, we have manual, we have thesis. Then we have reports, we have contemporary reports, we have elegant reports, we have professional reports. If you're writing reports, this will be a very good tab for you to use. Now for now, we're going to use our resume wizard. Now with resume wizard, you can you can actually go through the wizard, which will take you through the steps, or you can just choose any of this wizard to create a resume. But I'm going to use the wizard. I'm going to click on OK. Now if I click on OK, it's going to load my resume wizard dialog box. Then I'm going to click on next. Now here I can choose whether to use a professional resume, or a contemporary resume, or an elegant resume. I'm going to choose a contemporary resume, for example. Now I'm going to click on next. Now you have the instruction here says which type of resume would you like to create. We have the entry-level resume, we have the chronological resume, we have the functional resume, we have professional resume. So let's just create an entry-level resume for as an example. I'm going to click on next. Now this is where you put in your details. For example, if you want to put in your names, for example, my own name is Ayoyemi, and now for example, you can put your address, whatever address you want to put. Now if you notice, when I'm typing my letter as in my address, I have to put in a title case, capital I, capital R, capital B here. That's a title case. Now that makes your address very neat. Now you put your phone number, then you put your email address. gmail.com, whatever email address you put. Then you click on next. Now, some resume have objectives, so you might want to put objectives. If you should put your education in your resume. If you have received any award, you can check this box. If you have any award you've received, if you have any interest and activities, you can check this box. And if you don't have, you can leave it unchecked. Languages, work experience. If you have any volunteer experience, you can check this. Hobby and references are very good headings to put in your resume. I'm going to click on next. Now here, if you have an extracurricular activity, you can check the box. If you have a summer job, you can check the box. If you want to put the summary of your qualification, you can check the box. Community activity, professional membership, if you have any. If you don't have any, you can uncheck it. If you have anything that is relevant to your resume, you can check. If you have a patent and publication, you can check it. If you have an accreditation and license, you can check it as well. Then you click on next once you're done. Now, there are certain things that are not in this resume. What we have is objectives, education, languages, work experience, hobbies, reference. Now, there's something that okay, I'm going to move this language down. After education, you have work experience, then language, hobby, and references. Those are the non-relevant section, because these are the parts that are very relevant. Now, there are other things that are missing in your resume, like your name is already there. Earlier we actually put the name when we're beginning our resume. This is the name, this is the address, this is the phone number, your email address is there. But there are other personal details like state of origin, like nationality, like your marital status, like your sex. There are several things that are not there, so we're going to add them. For example, if you want to add sex, just click on sex, type in sex and click on add. Now what happens is that it will add it to the bottom of the list. So whatever thing you had, like state of origin, I'm going to add all the lists, and we're going to continue from there. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to reorder them. But I want my objectives to be my first thing you see, my first heading. So I'm going to reorder them. I'm going to move the sex, I'm going to move it up. I'm going to move my state of origin, I'm going to move it up. I'm going to move my marital status above sex, above state of origin. As you can see, I'm moving it up. So I have objective, sex, marital status, state of origin. Then I have nationality. Now before nationality, I'm going to have my local government area. So after state of origin, I'm going to have local government area. So I'm going to move this above nationality. So I have objective, sex, marital status, state of origin, local government area, nationality. Then I have my education, I have my work experience, I have my language, I have my hobby, I have my reference. Now I'm going to click on next. Then I'm done with all the resumes. So I'm going to click on finish. Automatically it will populate your table. As you can see, I have my name on my resume, I have the objective, sex, marital status, state of origin, local government area, nationality, work experience, education, work experience, languages, hobbies, and references. So this is the address. You can actually expand this using this box. You can expand this, and you can actually change the font size from this particular size. It's on 8, you can change it to 10. It's your choice, so as to make it more visible. You can actually expand this. I said that earlier, so that's going to be your choice as well. Now to type in anything here, all you have to do is just click, then type in your objectives, click, type in your sex, click, type in your marital status, click, type in your the state of origin, type in your local government area, then nationality, Nigerian. Now this is where it gets a little bit technical, where you have your dates, the dates attended. Now you need to click. If you click like this, you see that it highlight everything. Now all you need to do is just to highlight this particular section here. You can decide to type in whatever you want to type in into this particular cell here, leaving the bracket there, or you can remove the bracket and type in anything you want to type in there. Then you type in your institution, type in the states. Then you type in your degree. Then if you have any detail of position or the award you've received, you can type it there. If you don't have any, you can remove that particular cell. Then you can continue by typing other details. Now it depends on what you want to do. You can make that bold. One thing you notice is that this particular line here is bold, while this line here is not bold. So I'm going to unbold this, highlight it, unbold it. The same thing happens to this country here, and unbold it as well. Then once you're done with all the education, you can do the same thing for your work experience, where you just highlight this particular section, put your work experience, put the company where you worked, highlight it, put the state where you work, highlight it, and type it in. Put your job title, put your position and the details and every other details. Then put your language, your hobby, and your references. Now this is how to create a resume using a resume wizard, and this is how the particular resume wizard format looks like. I'm going to show you how to use. I'm going to show you elegant resume template. This is I think this is a chronological resume. I'm going to show you elegant. I'm going to show you professional resume so that you can see the different interfaces. To begin with, I'm going to go back to file. I'm going to go to new. I'm going to go back to on my computer. We went to other document tab earlier. We're going to go to resume wizard. I'm going to click on next. Now I'm going to click next. Now we choose contemporary resume, so I'm going to choose professional resume. I just want to show you the format. As you can see, this particular format is a little bit different from this format. It's different from this format. So each resume type you have has a different format, and that resume we have is a professional resume. So I'm going to go back there to our resume wizard. I'm going to go next, choose elegant resume. I'm going to go next. I can just choose finish. Now this is how elegant looks like. Now one funny thing is that each of them has different way in which they are arranged. Now one thing about your resume wizard or your template is that it gives you the particular pattern in which your resume is to be arranged. All this arrangement you have, your resume wizard gives you the pattern in which they will be arranged. I need to say this, that for benefit of those who do not have the installation software, I'm going to show you how to type your resume. Just having this knowledge of how resume is being arranged, I'm going to show you in the next video how to type your resume from without having to go through the wizard. I hope you have actually you've learned a lot looking at resume wizard video, and I hope this video has been informative. I would like to thank you for viewing.